Alright, we're back. Hello, everyone. Let's go see about dealing with these bandits, or at least getting reports on the bandits. Vector Satyr.
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition.
Your favorite Pokemon got away again.
We may have bloodied the bandits' noses.
Vector, how do you feel about Venipede?
Still in Dalamil, Victor.
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnis by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver, just out there across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Alright, we get to go kick the shit out of some bandits. Hurrah. Everybody loves kicking the shit out of bandits. When I first met Tengage, it was during Hoshigami, but he was out in the world watching us on Twitch Mobile, kicking the shit out of bandits. I was pretty impressed. Because nobody expects a random 10EG to show up and kick the shit out of you. Not while you're out doing banditry.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
Alright.
That's him! The one who killed Locke and Fingers! Take his head off!
Wait, you have a guy in your group called Fingers? Yeah, Google failed you. You're trying to look up the optimal number of bathrooms per employee. Otherwise, fine. Optimal number of employees per bathroom. I'm just finding OSHA regulations. I don't care what's required by law. I want to see the math. Yeah, nobody's gonna post the math, my friend. Nobody. Not even PMS. PMS thinks that every bathroom is, you know, not optimal. How often do I pee every day?
Better let Victor know.
Sid,
2-3
where
times?
are you?
Sometimes more, depending on how much soda I've drunk.
Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
Or alcohol.
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalamil.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalamil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who has made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right.
Hold on.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing.
All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Question, what makes you better than him?
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
Yeah,
I'm
we
glad
should
you
speak to
agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmec born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors.
What? They know
Lord
we are as well.
Undying of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can. Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
There's a man in the
That
background there
is
just
all I can
staring
ask
at the
of you.
wall. He's still there. No, he's not. Okay. In the cutscene, there's just a guy standing behind him, just staring at the wall.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside?
Knew all along that he was playing us for fools.
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalamil. And they will thank you not to get involved.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refuse to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
That was a little boy. He's like right there.
I assume the situation is hopeless?
There's still hope. But
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us. We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
They would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. A reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
Sorry, something was bugging Mira, because she, when she gets agitated, her tail puffs up, which I've taken to calling puff tail. And, yeah, something, agitated her. There we go. We've upgraded Giga Flare. It is mastered now. Alright, so our lowest one is this one. We're going to learn Rhyme. And then our next lowest is 525, 500, 450. Hi, Mira. Alright. We're going to upgrade our Deadly Embrace. This will make it so that we can pull people, grab enemies from further away, which is great considering we've had issues where we haven't been able to reach things in the past. Alright, so our next expensive one we're going to buy is, that's 2005. 2,525. Okay, it's going to be this one, Cold Snap, at 3,000. Okay, that's going to be our next one we get. Alright, we're going to swap Shiva. Oh, we're going to learn Rhyme. Oh, And we're gonna keep on Gigaflare. Now we don't need this on, so we're gonna go back down to the what do I want? I guess we'll put Wicked Wheel back on. We're still equipped with Wicked Wheel. Okay, let's go to our next area. That wasn't very long, thankfully. Tabor. We got a quest here in Tabor. Deadly embraces when Piamet tries to hug you? Yeah, basically.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little unless, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
Hey, Valencia, welcome.
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am
Playing
sure.
some
Might
Pokemon.
I suggest you take the road
The
through
Pokemon?
Titan's Wake.
We're talking about
It will
Pokemon.
lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
I think I have a poll button. I don't remember. There you go. Yeah. If you haven't voted in that poll, please do so. It's for the game series / game itself that will be taking Final Fantasy's place in the rotation.
A village built around an airship. Sounds like another lost wing.
Anyway,
I hope the inhabitants are just as friendly.
the fastest way to get there would probably be through Titan's Wake, it looks like. Go through Titan's Wake. That's been an I this whole time? Your life is a lie. So it's not Valencia, it's Valencia. This one you already voted in? It should only let you vote once, so it's set to only allow one vote. There we go. One vote per... Oh, you know what? I think I know what the problem is. Hang on. I actually adjusted it to... Because P the Magic D couldn't vote. Hang on. I gotta fix it. His wife couldn't vote. There you go. Thank you for the reminder of that. Yeah, anyway, so Peter Magic D and his wife wanted to vote, but only one of them could vote because the default is set to IP address. I just allowed her browser session so that she could vote too. Oh, I couldn't even see what it was doing. Guys, what the hell do it? What the heck? This is the strongest random monster I ever found. I fucking did it again. What? How is this thing already ready to attack? Is that why I'm not in range of it? How do I have to be? It isn't. Alright, rude. Well, the IP checked, it just wasn't set to do so. That's probably the strongest random monster I've ever found. Normally those things like have like moments where they pause, but that one was just like, no, I'm gonna keep attacking. Alright, so this is Titan's Wake. We're gonna be back here eventually anyway, because there are actually some things to do here later in the game. Oh shit. Oh, put it right into that laser. They're firing their laser beams. Anyway, should be fixed now. Poor Akashic Nax. They're getting their asses kicked and they don't even know why. I thought there's a war point over here that I don't know if you ever actually use again. I don't remember if there's ever a reason to come over here. Yeah, here's this village. Something doesn't look right here.
Oh no. You'll pay for this.
Yeah, they'll pay for this.
May still be survivors.
Come on, we gotta find all the survivors, you guys. Oh, of course, this is Big Buck.
Whatever that thing
It's called Fool's Gold.
I'd say it's their leader.
Okay. Alright. It was no faster than usual, and yet my character is like, I'm not gonna dodge that.
Let's try.
Oh, come on.
I needed that. Too slow.
Alright, so now we gotta kill this thing before it actually, prime time's 30. Rhyme's just hitting it each time too, it's sick. Oh look, more enemies are on the fight. Got him. Use the Kamehameha. I do. I love the Kamehameha. It's one of my favorite abilities in the game. It's sick.
Should have stayed in the past.
Yeah.
These must be Cyril's colleagues.
You have our thanks, stranger.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield, are you not? We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins, a duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all Undying aspire. Now, to what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agreed to collect your findings in his stead.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
Alright, so these people died for...
It's one thing to lay down your life for another, but for a survey... I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril.
Can I open this gate? I don't know why I'd want to, but... There it is. Duty Undying. Hey, Cyril.
Ah, you are returned, my lord.
I collected your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them.
A scroll containing the preliminary findings of the Undying ill-starred venture into the ruins of Kretov, sealed with the waxed imprint of a phoenix feather.
My thanks. I shall study them, and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided, had the others not chosen to complete their work, instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty, and should we die in discharging it, so be it.
Even when death is avoidable.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations. And your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order exists for that purpose, and that purpose alone.
Clive's not saying that you're not supposed
Cyril, I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for years to come. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please. For all our sakes.
I thank you for your advice, my lord. If you will permit me to respond, our faith in his grace, Joshua Rossfield, is absolute. And we of the Undying will do what we believe is right to fulfill our duty unto him. As first shield to the Phoenix, I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind. And it is my hope that we may continue to do our duty together.
What? I'm gonna have to side with Clive on this one. We allow ourselves to be murdered because it's for our duty. When we could not be murdered and continue to do the work for the Phoenix, we're super loyal to this dude that we're okay dying for no reason. What? Just don't question our methods. One reduces the cooldown of Ice Age by 1.5 seconds. I hate it. Alright. Our next quest is going to take us over to Bocklad.
Well met.
What can you do with all this pee?
You've a discerning eye.
Exactly. Alright guys, give a sec. We'll be right back. We got more break and then FF16 continues.